Hello and welcome back to Land of SIKA, and here we go. We are now going to go on a bit of a besieging spree. I'm very much hoping that xieban will... What is he actually doing right now? He's fighting. Oh, okay, he's fighting. This might be bad, so I'm actually going to go back there really fast, just in case. Yep, he is going to lose. He is going to lose this. Yep. That was a really... Wow, he literally let it get taken as well. Okay. What a classic, eh? What a classic. Okay. Yeah, good start. Good start to the episode, wouldn't you say? Yes, very good. Okay. Well, whatever the case, I can't really do much about it now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue just eliminating a couple of vassals here and there. Hopefully he's going to come back and get back on his feet. This guy now has a massive army, surprisingly enough. Really surprising, because he only had 187 when he was attacking our vassal, but apparently he gained a huge amount more from the prisoners in Kyrenia Castle, I suppose. You know, that's exactly the reason why I said to you in a previous episode, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna place these vassals in here. But then I actually placed them in there because I thought, hey, it's not gonna fall, right? We're not gonna have any issues. No. I should always make sure to be overly careful. I should be overly careful, overly cautious in almost every aspect, because you never know. You never know when these kinds of things are going to happen, and you really want to make sure that you don't get shot in the foot, basically. By anyone, you know, let alone yourself. You know, you really don't want to shoot yourself in the foot, that's for sure. Anyway, where are the enemies? Ah, they're all the way over there. This is a bit of a cluttered battlefield with all the wonderful forage. Forage? No. With all the... What is it now? Flora and fauna? That doesn't make sense either. What is it now? It's not the foraging, it's like the what do they call that? Oh no. Now I've completely forgotten the word for it. Oh well, never mind. Basically just land clutter. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the bushes and the various tufts of grass and so on and so forth. It's going to make things very difficult for us to actually see things. Can I eliminate this enemy though? Before he slashes at me? Yes I can. Thank you. Nice headshot as well. Wow, surprising. Well, that was that was pitiful, wasn't it? That was an absolutely terrible polearm attack. Usually, I would say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get a couple of kills when I go and use my polearm, but for some reason, my camera is just absolutely messing me up right now. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but oh well, never mind. Guess I've just got to be better. There we go. Yeah, that seems to be about it. I think I can pretty much just speed things along right now. And that is going to be that. And then we will be able to move on. I don't really want to... That's the thing. I don't want to take Kyrenia Castle, you see. I really do not want to take Kyrenia Castle again, if at all possible. So I'm thinking that maybe what we'll do instead is we will go ahead to the town, try to take that, and I'm going to make another vassal. Do I have enough influence to make another vassal right now? I'm going to just have a quick look. I'm going to take everyone prisoner. Otherwise, do they have any people here that I could potentially make use of? Doesn't seem like it, so we'll just leave them alone. Alright, so Kyrenia Castle, it only has 51 units in there. I really don't see a need for me to take this. It doesn't really make much sense. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to be creating another vassal. Let me see here. Where is my... This is my vassal right here. Okay, so he has decent enough stats. Nothing amazing, but he has decent enough stats. So what we're going to do is we're literally just going to make him a vassal. I'm going to give him Gersagos Castle. Yep, Gersagos Castle, there we go, and we're going to be calling... I mean, his name is Morcon Scarlet. Crimson. Ugh. I know. I know. You don't have to say anything. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, 64 level ups. Wow, that's actually kind of incredible. And I'm wondering whether I should actually just take the castle back really, really quickly. Because all that we're going to need to do is, I mean, they're joining me as well. There's actually someone here joining me, which is really nice. But all we need to do is just take this back, and then I can very quickly head on to the town. And at that point, we're probably going to be back on our feet as well in multiple different ways, because obviously we did take a little bit of damage, and my forces are now leveled up a little bit more, which is actually kind of nice too. So, yeah, I guess it's all right. We'll see what happens. Ransom offers are coming in. Yeah, good luck with that. And we're going to go in the nighttime as well. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, there's literally no one there. There's literally no one in the garrison. So this should be extremely simple for us. But you know how I've always said, you know, the simple things are usually much more complicated than they first appear. At least that's how it is in Bannerlord. Seems like that always tends to, you know, bite me when I least expect it, shall we say. And you can see here, did we actually lose someone right there? Did he actually die to these random units? I don't think so, right? Anyway, I can just speed things up really, really fast. And that is indeed a victory. Look at that. Super easily, super done. And we can now move on. That is exactly what we wanted to do. Now, we can also rescue some of our people, which is fantastic. So, as you can see, they were in the hold there. And we also have a bunch of troops that we can rescue, which is even better, because then we can put them in the garrison, and we can make sure that this doesn't get taken so easily again. So, hopefully, we can do that. Let me show mercy once more. Let's go into the garrison, place them all in there. As you can see, look at that. That's super nice. And don't really want to do anything else. I could easily put the... Wait a minute. What actually happened there? Did I put someone that I really don't want to put in there? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, what is actually going on with my party menu? It seems to consistently be pushing itself up for some reason. I don't know why that would be the case, but okay, anyway. Yeah, so we still got this here. That's absolutely fine. They're building things. That's also fine. And we're just going to wait for the vote. The vote is coming in. Let's give it to... I don't want this. I'm going to give it to Mr. Scarlet, Mr. Crimson Scarlet, Mr. Thunderbirds man. Yes, that guy. And yes, otherwise we're just going to go straight on over to Nayota. That we do have a bit of a problem here, possibly. Yeah, this guy is attempting to take it. I am not going to allow you to do that, sir. I will be eliminating you. Thank you very much. And actually, do you think I can persuade him to join me? I can. Boom. Critical success. And boom. Look at that. All right. Now that is what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. This guy's also a Yan Dynasty person. And how much does he want? He wants 177,000. Is this actually... Wait a minute. This is Lotus's clan. Oh my... That would be absolutely hilarious. Okay, that was completely by accident, by the way. But yes, Lotus is actually in this clan. Look, there she is. That is very, very funny. Alright, yeah, so we're going to be paying that. He's going to join us, and he's going to bring over a bunch of fiefs, hopefully. Does he have any? No? No. Alright, well... That was too much to hope for, I suppose, eh? I think that was way too much to hope for, unfortunately, but, oh well, never mind. Okay, so yeah, we're now going to go into the town, and this guy can actually come and help me if he wants to. I'm just going to let him do his own thing. I don't want to force the AI into doing something, because generally the AI can be really, really bad at making decisions if I force them into them, so I generally am just going to be a bit more... careful with things. The Mogrians have declared war against us, which is really, really bad, but I can't do much about that right now. The only thing that I can really do is just stay around here. My castles, my other castles, will hopefully act as a bit of a decoy for the large armies of the Lamoka and the Mogrians, so they won't actually interfere with my presence here. I'm going to attempt to take this, and then I will make peace with the Lamoka almost instantly. I don't think it's really going to... I think Gersagos Castle will definitely be taken. Ooh, wow, look at this. Morcon has actually just captured someone. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice for him. Good, I'm glad to see that. And maybe, just maybe, we will be able to take this. I just need to get that battering ram up and running. The walls are literally level 3, so I'm not going to spend the time it takes to bombard them, of course. But Gersagos, I think Gersagos is definitely going to get taken, right? I don't think there's any reason to assume that it wouldn't. But we're going to go in nevertheless. They have a massive garrison here, 657. We've seen how it can go if you are the attacker in a siege. We've seen how it can go, and generally it can go very badly very quick. So we do need to be on our toes a little bit. We need to make sure that we're not, you know, overextending ourselves. And indeed, we should keep the option open to retreat if need be. That is something that I think that we tend to forget some of the time. I'm getting shot at, but that's absolutely fine because I have the ladder up. Yeah, this is really bad. Oh, this is... Are you serious right now? I can literally barely shoot these guys. Okay, this is really bad, actually. I should really just jump off here, shouldn't I? Yep, just gonna jump. I really don't want to get killed by random amounts of archers. So I can only hope... Oh, they do have catapults. Oh, are you serious that they actually have catapults? That's really, really bad for me. Okay. Well, the only thing I can do is just try not to die. That is the deal here. Just try not to die. Wow, that was the enemy vassal. Okay, my forces are now starting to actually get onto the walls. Let me see if I can speed this up a little bit and see if I can get onto the walls as well. I would love to be able to do that if at all possible. Come on now. Yes, yes. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now I can just basically stand here, slash at the enemies that decide to come outside, and then we should have a pretty nice way of eliminating any enemies that decide that they want to fight us. Unless I fall off the edge. Which I have done multiple times now, and I am cursing myself for it. But that is okay, because now I'm down here, and now I can actually shoot at a couple of the enemies at the front gate, which is okay. Basically, just eliminating units is what we need to do, you know, just generally eliminating units. That's kind of useful in itself. I gotta say, I actually agree with one of the comments that was actually on one of the previous episodes where we were doing I think we were doing a field battle or something like that, and the enemy was literally just appearing out of nowhere. And yeah, the reinforcements could definitely use a bit of tweaking in regards to where they appear, you know what I mean? Because obviously, as you saw just there, that was one of the most egregious cases of it that I've seen. Obviously, we've seen that multiple times in our time playing Bannerlord and indeed Warband as well before it, but generally, what I'd love to see is a situation where when we are in this, by the way, look at how much I've been shot. I am really not looking very good. Anyway, what I'd love to see is when reinforcements are due to come in, they could come in from some side street somewhere, or some building that is formally designated as the barracks, and maybe in the future we could have, you know, sabotage, where we could actually sabotage the various barracks that could be, you know, spread throughout the city or whatever, and we could make it so that there are less reinforcements that appear in every single reinforcement wave or something along those lines. But as it stands right now, it's obviously one of those things where they just appear. They just appear out of nowhere, and in my opinion, that doesn't really it doesn't really look great, does it? It doesn't really look great, because they literally just come out of nowhere, and it's very unrealistic in that sense. And they just get chopped down, basically. They just get chopped down. They have no way of actually defending themselves in that situation either. So it is sort of a lose-lose situation in that regard. But otherwise, there we go. We've placed units in there, and we now have a town, which is great. And now what we're going to be doing is very, very quickly making peace with the Lamoka. I will be taking the town for myself, by the way. But let's go over to the diplomacy screen and actually just take a quick look at what is even going on there. So let's have a look-see here. Yes, we're going to be receiving 1,500. The Mogrians are insanely good, as you can quite clearly see. However, what I would like to do is I might like to try and see if I can persuade some people to join me. So let me actually just see who has the highest steward skill with these people. That, oh, this guy's got 275. What a crazy guy. Yeah, this guy's not so much. These people all hate me, by the way, as you can quite clearly tell. Minus 49. This guy doesn't mind me so much. He's plus 23. That's pretty nice. Cassanon? Yeah, Cassanon. Okay, I gotta remember his name. Alright. Okay, this guy doesn't mind me either. He's got 59 relation. That's pretty impressive. He's got decent... Well, yeah, he's got really bad combat skills, but his roguery skill's pretty decent. I don't know whether roguery is really going to help me that much, but, well, never mind. This guy doesn't like me either. This guy is okay, but wait a minute. Is that the same fellow? No, that is not the same fellow. But he likes me quite a bit, so that's maybe a good idea. And this guy as well is looking pretty decent. Okay, so we're going to get this guy, if we can, because I cannot recruit prisoner heroes, but I can speak to him possibly and maybe get... Yes, here we go. This is actually someone told me about this particular feature, and I was unaware of this before, which is actually amazing, because I personally felt like there was a lot lacking in regards to prisoner interaction. So when you had a prisoner, all you could basically do to them is you could just initiate a conversation, and then they would say, "Oh, what are you doing talking to me?" And then you would basically say, "Oh, I'm sorry, goodbye," and that's it. That's what you could basically say. But now you have a bunch more options. So you could see here, "I've decided to free you. You may go." Or, "There's something I'd like to discuss. Join us and be set free. I'm happy with your..." Are you serious? You're happy with your current liege? Come on now, sir. Alright, what about this guy then? I'm just going to try everyone and we'll see. Hello there. Something I'd like to do... what? Okay, so apparently he is not the leader of his clan, I assume. That's probably the reason for that. Cassanon, I think, is the leader of his clan, so let's see whether he actually decides. No, okay, apparently not. That's really strange. No, Meritor is actually the leader of this fellow's clan, not Cassanon himself. Okay, that's a bit strange. Oh well, never mind. So, let me actually just see here real fast. Is this guy the leader? No. Okay, so this guy is... Yes, this guy is the leader. That's the reason why we were able to ask him. Okay, good to know. Okay, so that's cleared up, but at least what you can actually do now is when you take enemies prisoner, you can offer them a deal. So if they join you, then they become your vassal, basically. And I think that that's actually amazing. I think that's so incredibly cool to have that option now. So I'm very, very pleased that they added that in. And otherwise, yeah, as I said, we're going to be making peace with the Lamoka. It makes all the sense in the world. I don't really care about ransoming them or anything like that. I don't really care about the diminishing returns that you're going to get from it, to be honest, because I could literally just go over here straight away, do this, and yeah, I mean, you can quite clearly tell how much money I'm making from all these things. And you see this scroll bar right here? Yeah, I have a lot of loot, as you can quite clearly tell. So there's 114,000 for me once again. Now, bear in mind, obviously, I'm going to need to keep that up. I need to keep that up as much as possible. I need to try and attack as many vassals as I can again and again and again to make that worth it. But look what's happened now. Nayota, Gersagos, Korinia Castle, and all of our other places are all perfectly fine now, and we don't need to worry about the Lamoka any further, which is amazing. That's really, really good. So what we're going to do is we're now going to move on to Odrisa Castle. Bear in mind that we did actually gain a vassal as well in our dealings with the Lamoka. We were able to persuade that one fellow to join us, which was actually amazing. That was super, super good. And I'm going to be giving this to myself. I don't really want to give this to him. He doesn't have one, though. I'm going to take it for myself just purely for the fact that I really wanted to take this town. But I feel a bit bad about it now because he doesn't actually have a fief. So, yeah, this guy's also going to be traveling to Nayota, and he's going to be attempting to besiege it. We are obviously going to try and stop him as best we can, so let's see what I can do about that. I'm going to have to restore myself a little bit before we head in here. Mogrians, obviously, as you know, they are horse archer proficient. So it might be a little bit difficult, but their siege capability is not going to be that good. In my opinion, it's probably not going to be very strong at all. So I'm very surprised that they're actually wanting to go in here. But you can see that we're actually building some catapults. Yes, we're actually building some catapults for once. That is amazing. Thank you. Finally, we're getting some catapults, because that's really going to help us out with the various siege that is going to be built. And hopefully my vassals and things will decide to go away from here. I don't need them to actually defend this with me. So I would prefer if they would just move away. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, move away. Move away, sir, please. Thank you. Oh, I really love what they're doing, though. They're actually intercepting the reinforcements for this army. That is so smart. That's what I'd do. Maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe that's not smart, because maybe that is what I'd do. I don't know. Oh, well, never mind. But they are intercepting people. There's Lotus. There's Lotus herself. That's really cool. That is so incredibly cool for her to actually be in our clan again. Obviously, we were not technically, you know, comrades in the same clan. Oh no. Are you serious? Okay. Yeah, they've now begun the assault in the night time. Alright, I guess it's going to be kind of cool, though. It's going to be kind of cool, because we're going to have fire arrows. We're going to see the extremely atmospheric effects that those will cause. And I'm going to be pretty happy with that, because we actually have a number of catapults. Yes. Oh, so pleased. Anyway, let me see what I can do. I'm going to make sure that I make my way over... How do I actually get up here? Ah, there we go, yeah. I guess this is the way. I'm not entirely sure how to navigate this particular layout of town, so hopefully you'll forgive me. Yes, it seems like indeed this is the place. And where are the ladders? Actually, did they build two siege towers? If they built 2 siege towers, that is a huge mistake. Oh yeah, we're getting some good kills right there too. Did they build two siege towers? I don't think so. Ow, I just got shot. How dare you? You know, I'd really like it if my forces would actually decide to target the enemy's siege instead of actually targeting the enemy's troops. Not sure why they continually want to do that, but okay. Anyway, it seems like I'm gonna have to defend it myself because these guys are literally not doing what they're supposed to, which is unfortunate. Why am I getting shot by random things? These guys? Yeah. Ugh. As I've said multiple times, health is not the thing that I want to be losing. I want to be losing arrows, not health. There seems to be a lot of Nicanians in this particular attacking force, so I am assuming that Nicanians have defected towards the Mogrians. I don't blame them, considering the amount of damage that was done to the Nicanian faction over the last couple of little skirmishes that were with the Lamoka when we were still a part of them, of course. So I don't blame them at all for leaving. Oh, there are the ladders. Okay, I didn't know where the ladders were, so I'm actually just going to very quickly pick up some ammunition, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get over this. Can I? Okay, apparently not. Oh, are you serious right now? This is where they don't put the invisible wall. See, now that's what's really funny. They put an invisible wall in the worst possible place, but now, no invisible wall. No, no, no. We're not going to protect you from your stupidity this time. Yeah, what a classic, eh? Anyway, I'm almost there. Are they already on the walls? Surely not. No. No, far and away not. Okay, that's good. Very, very pleased. Seems like that archer wanted to push me out the way. Oh, well, that's not very nice of them, but oh well, never mind. Anyway, I believe that we're probably going to be fine here. We've only eliminated 200 of the enemy's units, but they've eliminated only 26 of us, which is pretty significant ratio. So if we can just maintain that, we're going to be absolutely fine. But obviously, the amount of Nicanians that they have is a little bit concerning. Although, hilariously enough, the Mogrians do seem to have quite a few units that have shields. And that is it. Indeed, they are now starting to retreat. That is fantastic. I am very, very pleased about that. That means that we can now move on, hopefully to eliminate the actual army itself, because being able to capture people now actually does result in possible chances to persuade entire clans to join us. Obviously, persuasion is not something that I'm going to be using all the time. It just seemed to be a rather nice opportunity to get Lotus's clan back into the fold. That was the main reason why I wanted to actually persuade those previous fellows, and to also try it out a little bit, you know, try out those wonderful little activities, because obviously I haven't tried it out since 1.8. So it's quite nice. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that they're still attempting to do something here. I'm just going to speed things up, I guess. They're coming in for another attack, but as you can quite clearly tell, that is not working at all. My forces are literally sallying out right now, murdering everything in their path, and boom. That was very nice and easy. I like it. Alright, so there you go. We were able to achieve a victory. We got 95% of the loot, as I would expect. Thank you very much. And there's 25,000 gold that we were able to pillage from these people, which is always nice. And I'm not sure whether I should take any of these prisoners. I'm going to take a quick look just to see if there's anything amazing here, because obviously we haven't fought the Mogrians for quite some time. Don't know whether they've been in a war against anyone else, but from what I can see right here, they don't really have anything that I am too interested in. I'm looking. Nope, nothing. Alright, so I'm actually not going to be taking any of them. I will be taking all of their loot, however. As you can see, I'm now actually exceeding capacity, unfortunately, but that doesn't really make any difference, because what we're going to do is we're just going to sell all this grain for 15,000. Look at that. We're actually gaining money literally just by existing, pretty much. Oh, look at that. It's an everyday CEO. Ah, yes, wonderful. Okay, so otherwise, there we go. That is exactly what we wanted to do. And do I have any herd problems? I do not. That is surprising. I would have expected myself to have some herd problems at this point, but apparently not. Kind of weird. Anyway, let's just sell all the harnesses. There we go, except one. Just going to make sure that we just have one just in case. And we're just going to be selling everything else. Make sure that we can sell all of this stuff. I technically could just sell all of it actually just like in one bulk, but I want to be a bit careful about that because we just have so much loot. It doesn't really make much sense. And let me just take a quick look here. So is this guy the leader of his clan? Yes, he is. And he could bring over a castle as well. That might be something that we want. What about this? No. 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 Okay. None of these are actually the leader. Nope. And this guy is as well. He has a massive amount. Is he wait a minute. Is he the leader? No, he's the ruler. Okay, no, that's not going to happen in a million years. But this guy, we could get him to join us. You're happy with your current liege. You have 60 relation with me, sir. Are you sure? That is weird. I'm going to let him go. Just in case. Maybe we can, I don't know, get some loyalty with him soon again, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of wish I had trade skill now, to be honest. Oh well, never mind. Okay. Right. So let's go and attack these bandits. I'm not entirely sure what's even going on with the borcha bandit army. I have no idea what kind of units they even have. Oh, they just have pagans. All right. So I'm just going to be auto-resolving against them. Very, very nice and easy. Very simple. And we can also rescue some troops here. There we go. Take all these, and then we'll go back in here. There we are. Okay, so I can ransom prisoners if I want to, but I actually just want to place these guys in the garrison. We have a couple of people to place in there as well, and anyone else? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, so yeah, that is pretty nice. We are pretty good now. We have taken a town, we've taken the castles, we've made peace with the Lamoka, and now we have the ability to push onward and actually try to take some of the Mogrians' territory. You can see here, however, they have a very large territory. It's going to be difficult for us to do this, but the best thing that I can do is just continue onward, continue earning influence, make vassals, get those vassals their, you know, very, very important fiefs so that they can sustain themselves, and then sweep through the land. And that's all we can really hope for. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.